Hey, welcome to episode 10. And today I figure we're gonna build. I already have a little spot cleared for one of the machines I've been talking about in past episodes. Right here, these are the two starting spots. And in this chest is not the exact amount of items, but all the items for what we're going to be building today. Yeah, it's not too bad. It's not too expensive. You'll need these items and then just the blocks that you want to build the different parts of the redstone components with the blocks you want to use. So I'm going to use stone bricks. Yeah, so I'm going to start here, take these out, and then one block there, those blocks, and then that block there. Now this is where we come over, grab the droppers. Now you actually will only need, I'm going to put these in here. You will only need 2 droppers. I'm going to put it over here in this 4th spot, crouch and jump, place them. And then come back over. Now we're going to want a comparator, a repeater, your dust, your hoppers, the furnaces, your chests. So now so your comparator will come out of the droppers into that block. And then dust, and then repeater, and then dust again. That'll activate your droppers. So we can move the dust for now and get the hoppers and the furnaces. One in the back of that dropper, and then these 2 right there. Now we can place the furnaces, one there and one there. We're going to leave that open. Now go back. We can put away the furnaces, they're done. Come in the back, one in the back of that furnace and one in that furnace. Now this part, I'll have a link in the description to the original video for this build and the other 2 videos for various portions that I've used for this entire build. I'm only going to get probably about half of it done, the manual portion done, in this video. Next video we'll end up finishing the whole thing. At the end of this video it's going to be manual only, but by the end of the next video it'll be fully automatic. It'll be burning down the oak logs into charcoal. So this is where I've went and changed up from the original build, because I needed, so we're going to put another hopper in that block. That block's just temporary. Take that out of there. And then, because I needed a way to get the excess coal out of the system, but keep it filling the furnaces. So originally this had a double chest on here, but what I'm doing is a hopper down into that other hopper. And this one, not into this hopper, but we're going to put a block there. This is going to go into that block. Now we can take out these. And another hopper in to that hopper. And then I'm going to grab the chests and do one chest for now, but another hopper into that chest. Now I'm probably going to put another chest there, make it, but for now, to make it a double, but for now, just going to keep it like this. So now when the coal comes back through after being smelted by the furnace, it'll keep the furnace is filled, but let the excess come out into this chest, which will go down to a storage silo of sorts. So now let's finish this build. So now we're going to put the 2 hoppers up in the top for the wood. Come down. Okay, so a little reworking. I forgot one thing. Is for this part you're going to need put a chest here and then have a trap chest. I'm in 1.12 and chests can't go side by side right yet. So, and then add an extra to that, and then an extra trapped. So they're both double chests coming off the back like that. So now at this point, all you have to do is put the oak logs or any kind of wood logs in there, and it'll cycle down in. You have to start it off with some fuel, so either logs or just coal or charcoal, and it'll start working. So let's just go. I'm just gonna go grab some oak out here, get probably like half a stack. Just to get it started. And then I have a method of making it fully automatic, so we don't have to worry about it, don't have to touch it. It'll just make us charcoal. But right now I just want to show you running, and because if you only want it, if you want to do it manually, then this is all you need. This is what we built already. I hate this constant jumping, but I don't want to have to build much. Yeah, it's a butterfly. Yeah. Just grab these up, then let the rest fall. 30. Oh shoot! I'll just grab a few more. Right down here. Ah, see? The butterfly fish. I didn't know Mojang put them in there. Okay, so 51 will do. It'll be fine. So start this off. Actually, I'm going to just go grab some coal. I have more than enough to start off both furnaces. There you go, stack. Good enough. So, I'm gonna split the stack. No, come on. Split the stack. There we go. One in there. One in there. Now, one in there. And one in here. And there they go. Now they're gonna fire, sending the coal up into here, and then they're gonna come over, and the system's going to want to send the pieces down. It'll send everything down until, oh, I forgot another thing, of course. Only a few pieces of dirt. I guess I'll just be able to safe. There we go. So the dirt is going to go in these. Oh. And that isn't good, but the dirt is going to go in here because it can't get sucked in to the fuel. It can't get sucked in for the fuel. So as each piece of coal comes in, it only has one slot to fill up instead of having to fill up every slot in this hopper with coal. That way you get the output quicker. You get the extra quicker. And then as soon as this coal, the real coal, runs out, this will start replacing all that with the charcoal, and you'll never have to, won't ever have to fill it. Yeah, so that is the main part of it. This is manual. You can just fill them if you want. You can even just place one double chest over the top and just fill them in that. Put the logs in there and just, it'll feed them down in and make your charcoal. But I'm going to do another part that's part of the whole structure. So I'll be right back. Okay, so quick. I messed this up a little bit. This hopper here, instead of going into this hopper, it needs to go in the side of that. And now, yep. Now they'll all go over. This one is full. and this one is now filling, and I can throw those in there, and they'll just go over here and in there until that's full. Then they'll start moving over, go over into here, come down and in here, and then sometimes with this one it'll kick the coal back, so just in case one of these needs to be filled. So now we're going to go on to the next part of it, which is the 2 item sorters. So we're going to put hoppers into those chests. Then you're going to get your block that you want to use for the build, probably the same as these ones, and crouch, place a block, crouch, place, and then another one, and now get back up. And I picked this area because it has a hill, kind of a easy way to get up to the higher parts, because this is going to be even higher, like up into here. So, and then block there, block there. Now I'm going to take the comparators, nope. Okay, so scratch that. Block goes there and there, and then down. And then over here. Now comparators, there and there. Now more hoppers in to the back end of these comparators. They point to those comparators like that. Now I gotta take out this and that and put my blocks. And then dust, dust, dust and dust. They can connect like that, that's fine. And then block up like that. And now I stand over here and repeaters into that block. Another one on the other side. Move those out. Another repeater into that block. Okay, so now I'm gonna go to bed and we'll be back and finish up these sorters. So now get your redstone torches in the back on those stone like that. So now this hopper will be locked until these comparators sense the right items to unlock that and send the items in. So now go back down and get the rest of the stuff. So now you're going to need the 16 logs and the signs. I'm probably not going to need all those signs, but I just made more than enough. So now in this hopper, you're going to take and fill these 4 slots with signs, and then 8 logs right there. Now that should end at 6. And the same over here. 4 signs, 8 logs, and it'll end at 6. So that's the item sorter complete. I'll get a good roundabout view on this whole thing. Filling up yet, because these aren't done with the coal, but and that's not filled up yet. And that one's filled up. Okay, so I've added in around the intake hoppers down there. I've added a glass ring, which it can be any block that you want to use, and then 5 blocks in between, and then I have this ring, and you can fill the blocks in, you can leave it bare. I'm going to choose to fill them in after I'm done with this top part. Now we're going to work on the item sorters up here. So we need a temporary block there, and then a hopper into that, and then temporary block there. Go down so we can get down to the underneath that, and then a hopper in there. Take that out. And your double chest. And that. Now get your block that you've been using to put the redstone on, and 1 block there. Then we're going to have underneath it, and another block. And then over here a couple blocks. I have 1 block there. Temporary block. And temporary. And then your block. Now we're going to get up on top of this and get the comparator. Oh, come on. Comparator. Put the comparator there. And then redstone dust and redstone dust. And then get the repeater and put that facing in that block. And then on the torch. Torch right there. This is the same design as these two. sorters, same exact thing, except I'm just alternating the sort. And these ones have to be some specific items. So sticks, eight sticks. Going to need 8 saplings. 8 oak leaves. And then 8 apples. I have to go find a few more apples. Well, go to sleep first. Let's see if I can find some more apples. No, I should be able to get a few. So this first sorter is active. So in the top, we're going to do like the other one, 4 signs, and then choose whichever one you want to put in there. I might have this repeater wrong. Oh, come on. Yep, there we go. Now it's working. Repeater goes towards the chest. And get down here and get these up. Grab that. So okay, so that item sorter is done. Now we have 3 more. Now I'm going to space these out, and like I said, the next one, the chest is going to be over here, and the redstone is going to be on this side. I had this running in a testing world, this whole machine, and this top is this part is a little finicky. The items like to get stuck. I think the real resolution to this whole thing is probably to use ice, because we're going to be putting water on top flowing over these hoppers, and use ice to have the items go smoother and faster. But I don't have access to Silk Touch right now or ice, so I'm going to work with glass and spreading them apart, and hopefully that works. So I'll get the rest of these done. So I finished with the filters and the entire thing. Yeah, I was going with the filters, and I was just like, I'll get it all done, then I'll just explain it. So these alternated filters, exactly like the ones down here, I just spaced them apart and made them go different ways. And then head up, and so originally this is supposed to be water and not hoppers to help send the items down here, but I don't have access to ice, and my items won't flow correctly in the water. So I had to resort to a line of hoppers to take all the wood down to this point and drop each of the other items into their correct filters. Now, it's not completely done. This right here, these hoppers, these are the best part. So let me go down. We're gonna go down and grab the items, and we'll finish it up together. If anybody wants a specific in-depth tutorial on this, just let me know in the comments, and I'll try to do a more in-depth video. I will provide links in the description to the main charcoal generator right here, and the filters, and these little dropper, like auto dropper components that I included. Basically, this entire build is just all three of these components structured together, and the rest of it's just glass, chests, various hoppers. But the last part, we'll go get the last part, put them together, and so sort them in here. So I need bricks, the saplings, and then I need to grab a stack of dirt. And I already have some hoppers. So take the bricks, and with these mods that I have, I can make bonsai pots. So I'm gonna make as many as I can. So I got 12. Now we take the bonsai pots, which can grow trees, and we add hoppers to them. So now they're basically a hopper that can grow trees. Now we can take these up and get some trees growing, and get this thing, wrong way, completely automatic, because the trees are going to grow. They're going to get all the items that the bonsai produces. Will get filtered down into these and into the whole system. Oh, no. Okay. Crouch and place all of these. Now these can be extended for as far as hoppers can go. They could be extended for a while. I'm only going to do these for now and see how well these do and how much charcoal this will generate. But it's not only generating charcoal, but it's generating apples, sticks, saplings, and leaf blocks. So let's get the trees going, and it should all work. There they go. They'll grow up there, and then each one of them disappear, and they're... Now, if it was the water, you would see the items going through, but... Now, once I can get a silk touch pick, and then get ice, I will change that over to the water, just to get rid of some of the hoppers, so it's not hopper intensive. And it's working. Here come all the logs, and filters them through. It keep once this coal runs out, which the coal hasn't run out yet. But it'll keep that filled up, and all the excess goes over here. And then all the drops from the sticks, saplings, they're all in these chests. These 4 chests, which I'm going to put my hoppers down in extra chests just to completely fill a huge silo. Now I'm going to go get some sleep so we can pass through to the next day. Yeah, I really like it. And I did a little bit of modifying, like with this hopper coming in here and this one going out to get the extra charcoal out. I was thinking of different ways, and then I got the idea of this and just did this, and it worked, and I was like, oh wow, okay. And added in the ladder. I'll link the videos, and you'll be able to look at them, check out those YouTubers, and yeah, if anybody wants a tutorial of it in depth, I gave a little bit of a tutorial kind of in this video, but probably wasn't the best, so I could try to redo it. So yeah, I'm gonna end this here. This was a huge project. It looks big, but and it got bigger with some of the different having to add in the hoppers up there and stuff, but ultimately not too bad for a pretty new, fresh world. So like, share, and subscribe.